I am filming this 3 miles away from my patio, looking onto the ponds, and it's 95 plus degrees, so a lot of heat wave. I cannot get it any clearer due to the heat waves. I try to find Eaglet. I saw him taking a flight, but it's so hot. It's deep in the cave. Maybe I need to zoom out a bit. That's another view. But I could go closer, but it's so hot. I'm not going to just stand outside either. Yeah, the heat wave is just bugging the recording. I'll zoom out for now. Hopefully we will see it fishing. I've got a very short clip with my phone when I drove by it, doing the rounds. Hey, Independent Mini, do you want to put your link for Friday? I'm outside, so I don't have my tablet with me to do it. And if I leave the stream, I lose the stream. The picture is not clear because of the heat waves, but we're looking at a blue heron at the ponds. Hopefully, as it cools down, it will get clearer, but that's why I'm zooming out. Yes, please, Snooks. All I've got is the phone I'm streaming from, so if I go to the channel to grab the link, I'll lose the stream. I finally found Fatso after 7 days. I looked all day on and off, and I started to brace myself to look for a deceased body. And she finally poked out because the tone of my voice changed from frustration. And she showed herself. I'm still here, still alive. I started to get worried, 7 days. And I was out at 5 in the morning, because that's when she come out of a tree, never saw her. It's so hot, she was just, I guess, staying in the trunk. She's getting the nest ready. She's going to have babies in August. And then again, my phone is showing a blurry picture, but it might not be blurry, I don't know. I can see a lot of heat waves. Thank you, Snooks. Eaglet is inside a deep cave. It was so hot. Okay, so I'll zoom out to not have as much. I drove by it, got a clear 10 seconds clip, and it took off to the other pond. But it's so hot, I decided to do it from the patio. I'm looking at 3 miles out in the property. I'm looking south today. And then I just can go inside when I'm overheated, because I don't like heat. Well, not that kind of heat. Going to see if that's maybe better. Soon as it cools down a bit, it will get clear. Me too. It's hello, Bridazole. Bridazole, I hope you're okay. It's easier to warm up than cool down. My patio got over 100 because the sun was just beating on it. Hey, Tate. Yeah, that's much better for now, zoomed out. So I think Fatso heard my threat. I was so frustrated. I told her, if you're hiding and you're not showing me you alive, when I find you, I'm going to skin you out. The seconds I saw her popping her head out of the tree like, I'm here. But she either looked very hot or she's under the weather because she didn't look her best, poor girl. I looked 6 days staying positive, and today I started to like, oh my God, maybe something happened. And I'm going with sticks and snake boots in tall grass, looking around all the trees where I know she's hanging out. Like, expecting the worst. And then I was, okay, it's 7 days tonight at 8:30, which is the last time I saw her, last Tuesday, 8:30 going in a tree. But the the tone change, I think, got her attention. And then I was like, what's wrong with me? Now I think the squirrel is my pet. I'm worried about squirrels. Hi, Charia. This year has been so strange with wildlife. A lot less. And some species have disappeared altogether, which is so strange. And we don't spray, so we know it's not any sprays. Well, thank you for sharing Bright Dazzle's link, Indy. She's got a cool channel. I support her. And she creates dinosaur stories. Very creative. And she does cover songs. Yeah, we've got irrigation in case lightning gets too strong. As you can see, everything was green 2 weeks ago. And now it looks like straw. Once the heat waves calm down, I'll zoom in. It's waiting for its trout. if it flies out, I don't know if I'll be able to follow it. I locked my scope in. But it looks like if it's going to take off, oh dear. Oh, it was past 95 here. And when I got in my car was at 105. I never had young cats. Well, I never looked for a cat. Cats find me. One was in the pasture here with frozen paw pads. I had to throw her out. And Lakota, she found me. She was left behind during the 2011 recession. She had been domesticated. She wasn't a stray. Oh, I'm never going to follow it, but I've got an idea of where it went. Hopefully. Other pond. I'm looking for it. Bit more. Went too far. Where am I? Oh, no. I'm looking for the pond, the other pond. So that's where it was earlier. So hopefully, that could be one. My screen is gosh, I can't see. Let me ah. Right. Yeah, it is one. There you go. It went exactly where I told you it would go. And I can zoom a lot better on that pond. It's not as far. Is the picture clear? Do I need to zoom in, out? For a second, I thought maybe I'm looking at a trunk, dead trunk. Well, we've got a lot of heat waves, so I could try to see if I can get the focus, but let me zoom out from this zoom. Maybe that will help some. Is that better? I cannot do anything about the heat waves. Is that better? I zoomed out a bit. I mean, I could, I'm 2 miles now. I could drive to it, but by the time I get there, it will be gone. At least you know it's not AI. Well, AI could create heat waves, but and it cooled down with the sun behind the clouds. So you can imagine how it was earlier. Ah. Okay, which one did it go to? Maybe the other one? Let's go to the third one, which is oops. Is that it? No, that's fence post. God, my tripod is taller than I am. Ah, the other pond is behind the tree. Okay. Let me get to the road. Okay, so that's the road. Yeah. I think that's a fence post. Yep. It will fly back to the big one, I guess. Hey, but I was just saying I haven't seen any blue herons this year. I'll go back to see if he's got. Why did it go so dark? I think the phone is overheating. Oh yeah. Awesome. Let me zoom out. I'll go back to the other pond. There was a pelican somewhere. Do I have my sunshade on? No. Hey, Brucey. The screen went very dark. Okay, we're going to go to the eagles. Maybe I'll get less heat waves. You see, I think the water is reflecting the heat waves, which does not help. Yeah, where did it go? Just saw it. Let me look with, oh, okay, it's above the ridge. Let's zoom out. Should have used a small scope. Where did it go? It's in the sky, coming down. There you go. It will get fuzzy because we're in the sky. That could be mama or eaglet. I'm not going to zoom in or I'll lose it. It's hard enough. You see? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, it's far too high. It will come back. It's time to feed eaglet. That's more than likely mama. But I'm going to follow where she lands to see if I can get eaglet. The fact I could even follow it for 30 seconds is amazing. They're all hunting. Gosh, that squirrel scared me. Hi, girl. Where did she go? Look, she caught something. Did you see that? Oh no, that's eaglet trying to fly. That's actually eaglet. That was eaglet. And you see, he went behind the rock. He's right behind that rock. Let me... All right. That was eaglet. I'm sorry if I missed anyone. Mario, Trigo, hi. Sorry, I can't look at the chat while I'm trying to follow an eagle in the sky, but that was Eaglet. And he's in that cave, so he'll come back out. But he's trying to fly. I'm convinced earlier it was him flying above me, and I saw it too late, but I still filmed it. But it was heading back to the bluff by the time I got my phone out. I should walk with like a cam on my head. Hi, little squirrel. So it's kind of by the big cave. I guess I have to get my other scope out to see if I can find Blue Heron. I think it's back at the pond. No, it was a weed, a very tall weed. But it's trying to cruise in the wind, so we're going to see a lot more of it. Neat. Every time I see the hawks here, I freak out because they go after the squirrels. And Fatso had a few close calls. So you see there is a cave behind those rock because it landed right there. And I think it was in the first one. I forgot to put my seeds out. I'll be right back. I need to get the squirrels sorted. Wait, it's right there behind that weed. Can you see it moving? It's right there. Huh. I'm going to have to move it up a bit for the phone users so it's not in the chat. Bear with me. And it's calling for Mama. Wait, am I on the right track? Yeah, it was by that weed and that little rock. Yes, golden eagle, golden eaglet. It fledged on July 4th. And we watched it flying a bit earlier in the stream and just spotted it behind the rock, so it will come out. Just making sure I got the right one. It was the first one, yeah. Can you hear it? Yes, it is. Going to zoom out in case of it take off flying. Right now it's hidden behind that bush, anyway, behind that grass, on the rock. But it's calling for Mama for the fish delivery. Or snake. Or blue heron. I've got someone coming on property, I'll be back.